If there's one badge that your player needs to have in the game, what is it?
Catch and shoot. Yeah, at first, because at the beginning, when your grade is low, if you're making your shots on catch and shoots, that's easy. Yeah, you can do your style. So yeah, catch and shoot.
I would say posterizer. I want to get those animations where I'm ducking on somebody, so I need that badge.
What's the first NBA 2K cover that you remember playing?
2K11. Yeah, okay. It was for my birthday, a gift for my birthday from my mom, and I was very happy.
That's the game everybody plays growing up. It'll definitely be special to be in there.
I probably had every 2K since 2K10. So it's crazy, like, if Lil Me were to see me now in the game, that would be amazing. I actually pay to see that.
If you hop into 2K, are you going to play with your player now that you're in the game?
It's only right, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like,
and maybe you gotta select the Raptors too.
Yeah, exactly. No, for sure the Raptors, but some people always say like it's weird you play with your player. I gotta see how I play, see if I can score.
Definitely gotta see how my attributes are and see what I'm good at, what I'm not good at.
Now I have no choice but to use myself.
Yeah.
So if I play against somebody and they're using KD or LeBron and I use myself and I win, oh wow, oh yeah.
Everybody's gonna hear about it?
For sure, the whole city's gonna, yeah. I'm real competitive.
Welcome to Ephemeral, come on in.
Okay, I'm excited.
What would you like to get tattooed today?
I would love to get a logo from our show, 2K TV. Is that possible?
Yeah, awesome. I have these here.
Okay.
Check them out.
I love this one. This one's perfect.
That size is good?
Yes.
Okay.
Should I get it? So I'm looking at it or you're looking at it?
Really, it's up to you. It's your preference.
Okay.
It's your body. You're going to have to live with it for the next, 2 to 3 years. So it's up to you, whatever you feel like.
Did you say 2 to 3 years?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not.
It's up to 3 years.
What?
Yeah.
I thought they said 6 to 8 weeks.
No, no.
My mom's going to kill me. Chris Manning would never do this for the show, by the way.
Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Awesome, let's go.
Heavy is the crown, heavy is the crown. You better work, did not come to play, knocking off the pawns, yeah, we
Oh, that is awesome. What happens in Vegas apparently lasts 2 to 3 years. All of your friends, family play the game. What's it going to be like for them to see your exact representation in NBA 2K24?
I already know they're going to start making fun of me or something.
Really?
But,
Clowning you?
That's just how my family goes. They're going to try to play me with the team I'm on and then beat me with me, which is kind of funny. So just being able to just now have that little connection is just amazing.
Me, I usually only use one player the whole game, and I try to abuse, so I might get Damian Lillard and just try to score 60 with him.
Giannis is too overpowered on 2K, by the way. It's just impossible to defend against him.
Okay, but what if you become the Giannis next year? Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say it's unfair, but I'm still going to use it.
Okay. And I wasn't kidding. I really did get a tattoo that says 2K TV.
No, wait, this is real?
This is real.
That's crazy. When did you get this?
At Summer League.
I love it.
So where are you going to get yours?
We'll have to figure that out for next season.
2K TV.
Yeah, right there. Maybe I'll put my win-loss percentage right across my face.
Okay, well.
Won't be a long tattoo. All right, we're here at the 2K headquarters, and the dev team is working feverishly to get 2K24 out the door for all of you. And one big step in that process is actually happening inside right now. And today to talk about that, I'm joined by gameplay director Mike Wing. Mike, welcome back to 2K TV.
Hey, nice to see you again, Chris. Good to be here.
So I noticed we have some community members in there playing the game, giving feedback to you. What's it like for the development side to get direct feedback on the game early before launch?
Yeah, so we've been doing this for like 3 years now, this type of event, and it's been awesome. Like, it's probably one of the most helpful things we have because we work all year, and we're in our little silo, we're building our game, and we think it's in a good state, but until you get these players who play all year long, and they're representing the My Team community, the My Player community, rec, the pro guys, like basically everyone's kind of got their little representative inside. And they give us a great, their great 2 cents of like how the game is feeling right off the bat, what they want to see changed, what could be tweaked, what's terrible, what's great. And for us, it's just like, it helps us to take the game from where it is now to great, the next level where it needs to be.
What are some things that they give you as feedback that you take to the drawing board and kind of the team and say, okay, how can we tweak this? Or is there like is it basically based off community feedback directly from these sessions, or are you looking at stuff and you're like, oh, this is good, they like this stuff, we got to kind of improve this stuff or tweak this stuff based on some of that feedback?
Yeah, it's pretty much all over the board. Like, we focus on gameplay for this event, and they come in with very fresh perspectives of 23, right? So they've been on it all year long, so their brain's there. They're still using like kind of exploits or things that they really like in 23 to try to be successful. So they come in trying to do those things right away, and they see that a lot of things have been fixed or changed. And so for us, it's helpful for them to remember, because we've been in the trenches for so long. Like, some of the things that they thought they'd be complaining about, like, oh yeah, we fixed that, 3 months ago. And so it's helpful for us to just be reassured that some of those things are gone. And now they gotta look for new exploits to
exactly.
beat people with.
Go break the game. That's what I tell them. Go break the game and be honest with Mike. Don't just come in here and tell them things you like, find the things you don't like. What's it been like for you and all your gameplay team to like meet the community and interact with the community and then have them playing, the product before launch? Is it a pretty cool feeling to build that relationship? And you said this is the 3rd year in a row. How's it been over the years, and how's that affected the gameplay?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're bringing back, at least today, there's at least 4 or 5 returning people. So we've already have kind of relationship and a rapport, and the first time some of these guys came in, it wasn't like they're ready to just give us their raw feedback, They're trying to be polite, they're trying not to get in our faces on stuff, but now they're ready, they're very, very willing to just give us their honest opinion. And there's nothing beats the in-person dialogue, because we can be, on forum posts, we can be on Reddit, Twitter, and we'll get feedback, but it's usually not filtered, and you can't really get a gauge for exactly what people are complaining about. So when you can just have a conversation.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. So here's Miami's starting group. They've got King, and it's Cowens in at the 4 spot. And for San Antonio, Anthony is out there with Whiteside. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then it's Miller. And it's Marbury in at the point guard. And coming down the stretch here, Greg, a lot left to decide, especially for teams on the playoff bubble.
And Kevin, the play-in tournaments add another level of complexity. I'll say this, the league now has more teams fighting all the way to the end.
Go. And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. Now here's Anthony. Not a lot of room. Pass to Murphy. Over Marburg. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. And here are the Heat now. And King, here we go. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Marburg. He's guarded by Murphy. Here's Marburg. Back to Miller. 5 to shoot. Here's Whiteside. McGrady outside. And there's the pass to Marburg. Out to Anthony. Over Murphy. Anthony's shot is off. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Edwards. Diving in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
It's his first trip to the line. He throw good, Edwards. And Edwards drops them both. Here's Marburg. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. McGrady outside. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Unseld. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
There's just so much Murphy can do with the ball in his hands. He can score himself when he has to, but finding an open teammate like that is always his first priority.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive the second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Pass to Murphy. It's Edwards on the wing. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Miller. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense. Capable of getting up to block shots.
There's Miller with the three. It's hauled in by the Heat. In transition, here comes Miami. Plays it up off the glass.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Unseld. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. You got to love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
San Antonio with the ball. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against Memphis. Here's McGrady. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. San Antonio ball. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Shots good by Miller.
Great pass by Whiteside hanging in that play.
The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I caught up with the head coach for the Heat. Going into the first game of the season, he said we have to attack them inside and in transition. See how that works out. If they don't adjust, we're going to keep pressing it. Well, Kevin, that seems like a good idea considering his explosive team that he has. Back to you.
Thank you, David. 4 on the clock. Unloads. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Unseld. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And guys, I'm starting to be concerned that the rim ain't going to survive some of these Unseld jams. There's just so much power to his game.
Here's Marbury. Pass to Miller. Here's McGrady. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Miami trailing. It's stolen by Anthony. And he drives in. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Here's Abdur-Rahim. DeRozan defending. Stoudemire, the pass to Abdur-Rahim. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He doesn't care at all if he has to take a little punishment to get his points. You can say that for sure about Abdur-Rahim. He's not going to shy away from the contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Miller, the pass to DeRozan. Rondo with the ball, and it's Miller picking him up. Rondo's shot is off.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release, a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Floats one up. The shot comes out, so the Spurs will take it the other way. Anthony down low. Murphy's there, and Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got 6 points.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Abdur-Rahim. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. They grab their own miss. And then Allen slams it in.
And that kind of bucket for Allen is just injecting energy into the team. One of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA.
Anthony, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Rondo against Johnson. There's Miller with the 3. Stoudemire grabs the miss.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
That gives them the lead.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the evening. The Spurs making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Johnson kicks to Miller. Fires the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
And it's Rondo with the ball for Miami, trailing by 2 on the wing. Miller. In the corner, Collins with it. Back to Johnson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. But he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. San Antonio shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Spurs out in front, up by 4. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio. You're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And with every season, Brent, it seems like the league gets more diverse and international. It certainly keeps the play interesting.
Well, the skill set of the younger players that come into the league is absolutely scintillating. And those different styles, those different techniques, that's the great thing about basketball, is that you can find something within each player that you'd like to steal or borrow, but it's unique to them.
On the court for Miami here in the second, Edwards is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then it's King, and it's Cowens in at the four-man position. Steps back and shoots, and the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Yep, can be a threat from the mid-range whenever Rondo looks to get it going from there.
Now, here is Fredette. He's covered by Rondo. Knocked loose.
First foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Cowens. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, he's just relentless on the glass. Unseld turning the miss into points because of his activity down low. That's what you love to see from your big guy.
And he's able to get it back. Johnson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fredette gets the bucket.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Edwards passes to Unseld, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Abdul-Jabbar.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And the Heat making a change here. Murphy's checked in. Spurs on defense. 3-point lead. Here's Unseld, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Passes it to Fredette. Kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Tipped away. Right side, Cowens. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Fredette kicks to McGrady. Dishes it to Whiteside. One-on-one here. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And very few players have ever been as good from the line as Murphy. This is his zone, and he's been known to go weeks without missing a free throw.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Marbury. He kicks it to McGrady. A three-pointer off the mark. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Outside, Edwards. Five on the clock. The pass to Murphy. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer. Murphy's got his second basket of the night.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Fredette. Jacks up a three. And it's King with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Stolen by Collins. McGrady outside. Pass to Marbury. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Unseld. Unseld's got his 5th rebound in this one. And guys, how about the different ways John Collins can score on you?
Well, John Collins can bully you on the inside, or he can spot up and shoot a little bit from the three-point line. So that ability to stretch the floor makes him one of the harder forwards to have to contend with.
And that one's good. McGrady.
What muscle from McGrady right there, brushing off the defense with ease.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Here's Collins. Miami no good on that time either. The Spurs come into this one following a loss to the Raptors in Toronto. Kicks it out to Collins. Passes it to Whiteside. Here's Marbury, and it's denied. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And Miami making a change here. Stoudemire's checked in. San Antonio calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Spurs fans, make some noise for your Spurs Tight Squad. Substitution on court.
Shot clock at 6. Miller dishes to McGrady. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Over to the left wing. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. And the Heat lead by 3.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Now here's Johnson. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And the shot goes in.
Execution by Whiteside there on the pick and roll. Flawless. Diving right towards the basket and getting the ball in ideal position.
And the basket by Murphy.
That's more like it. Rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Johnson with it. There's the pass to Miller.
Two minutes remaining.
And it's blocked.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the second quarter. King against Miller. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Well, those kind of shots should come with the warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league. Johnson finds Miller. Here's Anthony. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got 3 assists in the game. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to King. 1:10 left in the first half of the game. Here's Abdur-Rahim. McGrady covering. It's Murphy outside. It's not going to go for him. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Johnson, the pass to Whiteside. And they take the lead. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Over to the wing. Pass to Stoudemire. Over Anthony. Another shot. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Spurs making a switch here. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in. Heat also with the sub. Hondo's checked in. Second free throw, no good.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Jared Allen's checked in for the Heat.
First personal foul. First team foul.
34 seconds left to play here in the half. Johnson finds Miller. Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Johnson against Rondo. Passes it to Stoudemire. 6 on the shot clock. Over Anthony. And the shot is long. That will count. The shot, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Spurs lead by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter.
And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points.
The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performance. We'll see a couple individuals stand out, but what really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing.
Jack, let's get your insight on Miami.
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Miami trailing. They got Whiteside. Tracy McGrady is out there with Anthony. Then it's Miller. And it's Marbury in at the point. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Now here's King. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Clock at 6. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
The Spurs shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for San Antonio, Miller taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. The Heat trail by 4. The pass to Murphy. Here's Collins. Murphy on top. Over Marbury. That's short off the rim. Spurs shooting the ball at 42%. And that one, good. Marbury's got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Now here's King, checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Spurs have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And the first one goes. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for San Antonio. And Anthony drops them both. The Heat trail by 8. Unzel, the pass to Edwards. It's Murphy outside. A rebound by the Spurs.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Miami's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Marbury. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Heat. Unsel's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Here's Unseld. Covered by Anthony. Kicks it to Murphy. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Spurs have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
For San Antonio, Stephon Marbury taking 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoffs. That's something to think about.
Timeout called. The Heat. ABC really making a difference here.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Edwards.
And with those points, he puts it into that 10-0 run by the Spurs.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And Miami making a change here. Stoudemire's checked in. And it's Miller in the corner. That's to Marbury. He kicks to Anthony. Pass to Marbury. Just 4 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. A shot by Anthony, no good. The Heat trail by 10. Edwards with it. Now McGrady defending. And Anthony Edwards hits from deep. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Here's Marbury. He's got 8. Abdul-Jabbar. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Edwards passes to Murphy. Back to Over Miller. Here's Collins, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
King, the pass to Collins. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Passes to Marbury.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Miller. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. Stoudemire's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Some changes here for the Spurs. DeRozan's checked in, and it's Johnson in for Miller. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. San Antonio making a switch here. Fredette is checked in.
For your Spurs.
There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Lets a floater go. They get it again. Here's Stoudemire. He sinks the 11-footer. Stoudemire's got his second bucket tonight.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
Fredette gets to DeRozan. Outside Anthony. And the pass to Johnson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Heat trail by 5. Got a piece of it. Right side, DeRozan. Back to Johnson. Over Allen. Anthony looking it over. Pass to Fredette. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Johnson. Trying to end the drought. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 5.
Well, he shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And how about the play by Stoudemire? Gets the defense off balance and able to draw the foul with the shot.
For Miami, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. John Collins, he's checked in for Anthony. Both good from the line that time. Spurs leading by 6. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Now, here is Fredette. He's covered by Rondo. Johnson kicks to Fredette. Passes it to Abdul-Jabbar. Banked in off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 this quarter.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we've reached the end of the third. It's San Antonio. They're up by 8. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Fredette with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. Rajon Rondo is out there with King. And it's Abdul Rahim in at the 3-side. At the top of the key, Rondo. On deep. Goes up again, and that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson down low. He's against King. Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
One thing you can add on to this, and you don't talk about it much as a point of emphasis, but getting to the free throw line and generating easy points, that can really help you out. They got a lot of freebies.
To the right side. Now, here is Murphy, guarded closely. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. Edwards has come in for Marshawn Rondo.
First personal foul.
The Heat trail by 8.
Anthony Edwards.
Unzeld, the pass to King. Now Edwards from deep three-point range. From deep, sinks the three-pointer.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from them.
Shot by Johnson, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. Edwards against Johnson. Shot from the wing. Edwards with another miss. Here's Unseld from the arc. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Edwards.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Now here's King. Now the pass to Collins. Gets a very good look and converts.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when he gets close, he's getting the ball.
Here's King. Outside Anthony. Miller outside. Fires from deep. That shot off. Now the Heat take it the other way.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And he dunks it down. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
And all of
of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, B.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Here's Marbury. Outside Anthony, launches a three, scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
A guy with Marbury's vision is not going to miss that one. Sending it right over the top to the shooter.
For three, Edwards. Here's Collins. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. They get Hassan Whiteside. And he makes the first.
How about that skill set that Collins possesses? Shoots a high clip from the field and rebounds the ball well at either big man position.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. They can pretty much bank on these.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Edwards kicks to Murphy. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And really, just when the fans were starting to get into this game, how about the silencer at the other end for a potential game-saving three?
Now, here is Miller. Here we go.
Oh, yes, sir. That's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. You know, we have to see that great mobile one drive one more time.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around. That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Calvin Murphy. 4th personal foul.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And these are the moments you want Marbury to embrace. Loves being the guy to make the play down the stretch.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
1:27 left in the 4th quarter. Miller against Edwards. Pocket 6. Lobs it up. And Miller with the block. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 7-point differential. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Wow, when Murphy gets in the zone like this, you just have to stand back and kind of admire his game. It's amazing the way he can take over a small man with a big game.
Marbury passes to Whiteside. Here's McGrady. Oh, good on the triple. One-on-one here. Here's Unseld. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Anthony. A 3-ball. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Spurs lead by 6.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game. Now looking to finish it.
Oh, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're trailing by 6. 19 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
For the Heat, Amare Starbury.
19 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Monzel, the pass to Stoudemire. Here's King. Off target with his 3. And an intentional foul right there.
Wes Unseld. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Gets the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Heat. They're trailing by 8. 9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
This is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Nine seconds left in the game. Outside Anthony, into the lane, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.